Hey everybody, here's a quick video to teach you how to send out an email and or SMS notification to your client or yourself when a lead replies or responds to a campaign. So this video assumes you know how to create a campaign. So once the campaign is created, you're going to want to click triggers on the left-hand side within your client's account. Then you're going to want to create a new basic rule on the top right. For what should trigger this rule, which event should trigger this automation, we're going to want to select customer replied, and very important, a contact responded to the campaign. So this is only going to work when a lead responds to a message from the campaign, meaning if your client or yourself goes into the system and sends out a manual message through conversation and the lead replies to that, this trigger is not going to work. This trigger is really looking at a reply to a message from a campaign. So we're going to click that, and you can just leave it as is. If you were to leave it as is, it's going to be a reply to any message from any campaign. Or you can start adding filters, such as I want it to be a reply to a specific campaign, such as campaign 19. And you can even add in a filter where you're deciding on the channel. So I want it to be a reply specifically, an SMS reply. And you can also have it contain a certain word, or a certain phrase, or have an exact match phrase, or an intent type. So contains phrase would be something like it contains the word I'm in, or exact match phrase would be, it would have to be exactly I'm in. An intent type, for intent type, we either have positive or negative. We do have a video on intent types, but essentially, very quickly, a positive intent would be like, yes, count me in, sure, definitely, those kind of things, and no would be the opposite of that. So when the lead replies in this campaign 19 via SMS, what do we want to do? We said we want to send out a notification, and it could be an email notification or an SMS notification. So for the sake of this example, we're going to choose both. So from the from email, you can put in whatever you want. Just make sure it's in an email address format. So I'm going to put whatever@whatever.com. The to is very important because here's where you decide who you want to receive the email. So if your client's email address was john@johndoe.com, you would put it here. You can also add multiple email addresses just by separating them by a comma. So let's say you wanted to send yourself a notification when a lead replies to a campaign. You would add your email address here. And the subject is what you think it would be. So the subject of the email, hey, or lead replied. And here's where you would pretty much customize that message. So you can say, hey John, which is the name of your client, lead named custom values, full name, has replied to your campaign. Log in to check it out. And you can add as much information as you want using these custom values to really give your client a good idea on who replied. As for the SMS, add actions, choose an action, send SMS, and here's where you'd put in the phone number. And once again, you can add multiple phone numbers just by separating them with a comma. And here's where you design, similar to the email, here's where you would design the text message. Now, once the trigger has been all set up, all you need to do is scroll to the top, switch it from draft to activate. So just to review, when a customer replies to a message sent from campaign 19 via SMS, we're going to send an email out to the client and myself saying this, and a text message out to these two numbers saying that. And that's all you need to do. I hope this video was very helpful. Have a great day.